with some realness, man. With some realness. The title of this video is Weapons of Mass Distraction, because that's what they love to do. That's what they love to do. And I'm going to get here started here in a minute. I want to give it a minute, but I'm going to get started here in a minute. And I just want to point something out to y'all. Just want to point something out. Few things, actually. Few things, actually. Now, where did I put that? Where did I put that? I gotta be in my photo camera. Okay, y'all ready? Now, in the news, and these been real events. I'm not saying these not real events. I could go deeper and put my little tinfoil kufi on, but these are real events, but they being used to distract from other shit. So you got the shooting. I'm here in Michigan. So you got the shooting at the Oxford High School that happened this week. You got LeBron James, so-called, having COVID-19, come to find out he had a false positive. But when it happened, everybody was in uproars all through the media. So you got a number of things going on. You got the new Omarion, as they call it, the new variant out of Africa. Now I'm gonna touch on that. Um, you had the verses, with Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia. A fight broke out, a scuffle broke out with that. So we just being distracted from a lot of shit, right? Oh, and Kamala Harris is purging the same black people who was championing for her, and yes, this our sister, and this, that, and the third. If y'all don't vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, y'all ain't black, and y'all this, that, and the third. I'm gonna speak on that too. But I want to point this out to y'all right quick. So this article was written December 2nd, and keep in mind, today is December 4th. This article was written December 2nd, 2021. It says Washington, a divided House on Thursday approved legislation to keep government funded through mid-February as senators scramble to avoid a shutdown over the Biden administration vaccine and testing mandate for large employers. With less than 36 hours before funding was set to lapse, the House voted 221 to 212 to keep government open through February 18th and provide 7 billion. I repeat, 7 billion. I'm going to say it one more time. 7 billion for the care and resettlement of Afghan refugees. So while us niggas is focusing on Christmas, shopping, school shooting, versus LeBron James, they didn't gave these folk that's not from America $7 billion for resettlement. Black folk can't even get $2, but we can get a monument. We can get Congress doing the Dougie and whatever latest dance, eating chicken and shit. We get symbolism, and we get tricked every time. They use the clergy, they use the coons, they use the Congressional Black Coon Caucus, they use the mammies. I'm gonna talk about the mammies here in a second. These the folk that they use to drum us up and tell us, yeah, we need to vote for this group because this group is the best one for us. But this group never does shit for us. They giving The Afghan refugees, 7 billion. That's not a grant. That's not a loan. That money going straight to them directly. Whatever they need, housing, medical, food, whatever they need, cars, anything they need, probably money to start businesses in the whole nine. So why it's hard for us to start a business and get a loan and hard for us to get certain things, and we've been here all our life, and they still expect us to keep voting for these people. And then they got our people, not all of us, but they got most of our people brainwashed to they like if you say they had us so brainwashed about the orange man. The orange man, the orange man, the orange they made the orange man to be the boogeyman. And quiet as kept, the boogeyman did more for us than what this slow Joe nigga is doing for us. See, that's the problem. You can't see black folk. We want to put our eggs all in one basket. That's why they don't respect us. Any other group don't do that. Jews, they play both sides of the field. They both sides. Mexicans, both sides. Every other group play both sides. We the only group who say if you not voting Democratic, then you a coon or you a sellout or you this, that, and the third. So by us not voting for what our interests are, they just take advantage of us. The Democratic Party just take advantage of it because they know niggas is gonna vote because that's what they've been told to vote. They passed us. Like I said, the mammies in the hood, the Congressional Black Caucus, the entertainers, the basketball players, everybody telling us vote one way. So that's why they keep playing us the way they do. I'm telling you, the day we wake up and say, you know what, we not vote for no group until they put our interests first and put that shit in blood damn near before we even vote for them, I guarantee you everything will change. So I just want to point that out to y'all. So while everything is in the news right now, from the school shooting to the LeBron to the verses to the the Marion, everything that's going on right now in the news. Peep how they slid and basically passed that spending bill. See? Another thing that happened in the news that they didn't put in the front page was the job numbers. Job numbers came in, only 200 something plus thousand jobs was added to the economy. Way lower than what they expected. So them two things, the spending bill and the job numbers, they kept that. They put it in the news because you got to dig for it. They're not going to make it the top priority. They're not going to give that coverage 24/7. They're going to slide it in there. If some people catch it, cool. And it's a news cycle. So news is always pouring in. Like right now with the school shooting, you got the parents, you know what I'm saying, on the run. So that's what everybody focus on, about the parents of the young guy who shot up the school. Parents on the run. So everybody focus on that while they doing what the fuck they doing. So we got to pay attention to that. So let me point out to y'all another thing that they had in the news. Let's see here. I don't know if y'all remember her. Her name was Simone Sanders. She the one who tackled Joe Biden and his wife was at some type of function, speaking engagement. And somebody ran up on the stage. This young lady right here, who's looking at Kamala Harris sideways because it didn't pan out to what she thought it was going to be. Simone Sanders right there, the heavy-set, bald-headed lady. That's what you call a mammy. Because she basically doing the dirty work and still ain't going to get shit out of it. And that's why it's been reported. It says chief spokeswoman for Kamala Harris, Simone Sanders, set to abruptly leave the White House. She didn't get the job she wanted. They gave her a closet job, as they would say, back in the closet somewhere. So you did all that. You didn't rush the people off the stage like a linebacker, protecting Joe Biden and his wife. You run around here telling black men we ain't shit if we don't vote Democratic. You did all that buck dancing and kissing and being a mammy and still ain't get shit. Boy, I tell you. So that was in the news. Um, so again, like I said, weapons of mass distraction. Um, it's another thing here. They talking about this variant. It says disastrous, and this was written December 2nd as well. It says disastrous collision between COVID and HIV may have caused the Omicron variant. It says South African scientists who was first to alert the world to the existence of the new Omicron variant believes that it likely emerged after running rampant through the body of an unvaccinated HIV positive person. So you know when people hear HIV, they get scared. It's in Africa. It's blacks. So now the Marion is what? A new form of HIV mixed with the new variant? Like this is some boogeyman scary shit, dude. And that's not the reports that's originally coming out of Africa. African people saying that it didn't really come out of there. They just happened to catch somebody who had it. See, and it was quickly to blame Africa. Now they got a whole story running about, yeah, it was in an HIV person. And see, just more boogeyman shit. Weapons of mass distraction, man. While the whole time, the Afghans getting $7 billion. You hear me? They ain't sending up $7 billion to the Africans. They didn't do it to the Haitians that was up under the bridge in Texas. Y'all see this right here? This melanin? And you always got, and I brought up the mammy Simone Sanders for a reason, because you always got them type of females and males who think they gonna like me though. They love to get a pat on the head from white folk. Think about it like this, man. Every time you see an election coming up, look at it like this when it comes to black folks. That shit ain't nothing but niggas auditioning for a talent show. Cause that's all it is. It's just a bunch of niggas get up there dancing, singing, trying to get a job as a somebody in the White House. These niggas is auditioning. And they will sell you out. Because we know niggas in the hood, I don't care who you is as a black person. You got a hood member in your family and you've been in the hood. Niggas will kill you over a steering wheel that they can sell back to the shop and get a few dollars from. That's why carjackings is up. You hear me? So you don't think these folk, these so-called black folk that got skin like us, like they say all our kinfolk ain't, just because we got the same skin don't mean we the same kinfolk, man. Some people they will sell you out, man, in a heartbeat. So when you see the LeBron James, you see all these people, just like what Kwame say, he right on this. Everything I don't agree with that man say, but he right when we say we choose the people that we like. See, when you like a person, they like LeBron, they like certain such. When they like these certain people, that's how they use them to influence you to vote one way or do something one way. But the whole time, we ain't getting no motherfucking money. America is about money. It's a capitalistic society. Everything is about money. When you go to the dentist, yeah, the dentist is serving you. He doing the dental work on you, but it's a business. He trying to get paid or she trying to get paid. They're not doing it just because they like being good Samaritans and want your mouth to look right. If you ain't got the money, they ain't gonna work on your mouth. Same thing with the hospitals. Anything in America, the pharmaceutical, it's like memes out here. It's a meme showing an African kid. What's up, Sharon Bond? It's a meme sharing like a African kid getting a puncture in his arm, and then it says lack of water and lack of food, lack of something else, like three things. But I know one is food, other one is water, and there's another one. But then it says at the bottom, but they can create billions of punctures for people for free. These pharmaceutical companies not doing this shit for free. Somebody paying them, which is the government. It's all hand in hand. Think about 9/11 when they went to war. Who benefited? Everybody who was in war type of shit. People who built tanks and made clothing for the military. Everybody benefited. It's all a money. It's a racket. And they use your emotions against y'all. So that's why they put all this different bullshit, gay shit, black, white shit, all these different things in the news to distract your ass. Why at the end of the day, they getting that money. Or they giving some money to some other people. See, because I done scoured the YouTube and ain't nobody talking about this. About the Afghans. They passed the spending bill, which is the stopgap bill, to fund the government until February. And also they put in there $7 billion, which is our tax money. I go to work. Everybody I know go to work. So our tax money is going to them. They not from here for their resettlement to settle here. But y'all niggas still want to vote for these folk, man. And all we get is a statue where they gave us Juneteenth, which is in the gay month. So, you know, Juneteenth and the gay parade going to go together. They're going to mix them two together. So the Juneteenth ain't going to be ours on the surface. We're going to have to go underground with the shit. But commercially wise, Juneteenth is a holiday. So Walmart, Target, they're going to have one flag. They're going to have the Juneteenth flag on one shirt, on one side of the shirt, and they're going to have the gay flag on the other side of the shirt. So that's not even our holiday no more. It's going to be their holiday. They're going to turn the shit into their holiday. George Floyd, a statue. We can't eat a statue, dog. We can't eat a holiday. Black folk is at the bottom of every fucking statistic. Housing, as far as owning homes, we at the bottom. Education, we at the bottom. Owning businesses. Yes, a lot of black women own the businesses, but you know, percent overall, that is, it's like less than 2%. So less than 2% of the population of black folk, which is, they say we between 40 to 50 million people. So less than 2% of 40 to 50 million people own a business. And then you still got to break that down because it's men and women. Women might edge us out by a little bit, but it's men and women that own businesses, and it's less than 2%. We at the bottom of everything, yo. But we rank high in everything that's bad. Murder, health, education. and we still vote for these people? Like, come on, man. When we gonna wake up? Like, really, are we that brainwashed? I was once like that. But once you wake up, like they say, it's hard to go back to sleep. I can't go back to sleep. I didn't see what I've seen, and I understand what's going on. So I just want to bring that to y'all, man, that they're using weapons of mass distraction. So when you see a bunch of shit in the news, especially a bunch of bullshit, look for other articles. Follow the money trail. Like my college professors always tell me, one thing he said, Mr. Davis, he said, anything that you see, just follow the money. See, when you follow the money, that's your answer. How you think the cops catch drug dealers? It ain't about this, that, and the third. It's about just follow the money. Follow the money, you're gonna catch everything else. And that's one thing black folk don't do, because as soon as we try to follow the money, they hit us with, oh man, you know, Jeezy and Young Buck beefing. Or this rapper then got killed. That rapper then got killed. Such and such sleeping with such and such. These are all big headlines. Cardi B woke up and farted. Everybody, oh, Cardi B woke up and farted. Everybody want to know what Cardi B fart smell like. You feel me? Instead of worrying about the real shit. See, they keep us distracted. So it's not totally their fault. It's our fault. that we allow them to distract us and not focus on the real shit. So I just want to point that out to y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Peace.